you've looked at, I'm like, okay, I'm on board with replacing all my toilets. You told me the water heaters. Well, at that point, you kind of planted a seed on the water heater, right?
I only planted seed.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We still want to stick to what the calls for, right?
Okay. And then you saw the mess of pipes that's below my house.
Yep.
So how do you communicate all this stuff to me at this point? Or what's your next step?
When I'm showing them the pictures,
Yeah.
I let them know, the age of it and what's happening. You see this rust on your cast iron, right? And that's coming from the inside out, the hanging pipes, right? The cast iron is thinning out, and it's already coming through. Sometimes there's leaks, right? And I'll show them the video of the leaks. And I was like, this is something you might want to take care of sooner than later, especially if you already have sewage coming down in certain places, right? People don't like that. They don't want nothing like that.
You should say the word sewage, I'm sure. It's like, oh.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. So, we sit down, right? Everything is done at their table. Everything. All the pricing, everything I do. And we sit down and start writing different options. If there's some parts that are worse than others, I'll have options for those.
Yeah.
Sometimes the whole system is messed up.
Right.
Right? There is no repair at this point. We're talking about full replacement.
Right.
So there's not many options there.
But you're still talking just primarily like the pipes. We're not doing water heaters, anything at that point?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so just the piping issue and all that.
The sewer at this point, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's kind of, we're just sticking to one.
Okay, all right.
Unless everything is just disaster. Right?
Sure.
Then we'll bring everything up. But usually one is worse than the other.
Okay.
So we'll stick to the worst one.
Right.
And I give them all the examples. And then, we're sitting down talking about it and show them the pricing,
Yeah. How many options will you typically give? 3? 4?
On the change order at this point, if this whole sewer is just there's no other option but one.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if I show them a repair, I think they'd be confused. But like, what do you mean you're going to,
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Right.
But if I see maybe the toilet flange here and a shower drain here have leaks, but the rest of it is still intact,
right.
Not great, I'll give option for this and this, maybe that and a piece of, maybe 20 feet of drain pipe, that's maybe worse than the other, and then a full sewer.
Okay. So that's what your options are. Yep. Okay.
And we stick to that.
So you build those options. You're talking to me about, as you write them, are you talking to me about them and why you're building them? Or do you prefer to build it out, write it out, and then kind of slide it across and present it? What do you like to do?
You know what? It depends on the client. Once again, I've said they're trying to write options, and it took me an hour.
Yeah.
To write 3 sentences.
Yeah.
Because the customer keeps.
Oh.
And you know what? I let it.
Right.
Put it down.
Yeah.
I stopped writing.
Yeah.
I'm concentrating on that. That's it. Whatever. And all of a sudden they go off topic. We're not even talking about plumbing all of a sudden, right? We're talking about his drain, and now they're talking about something else, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. What do you talk about?
Right.
They talk. So yeah, it's just boss. I don't rush it.
Right.
At all. And a lot of guys tell me that rode with me. They're like, once I write it out and it's give them an option, $40,000 option to rebug. Like, okay, well, it's got to get done.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Like, and the guys that wrote with me, they're like, I don't get it. Like, how did it just happen?
Yeah.
And it happens because you build that relationship, that you build that rapport, right?
Right.
And people just trust you, and they know it's got to get done. They don't even want to shop around at this point. They don't even care.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you took all that away.
Right.
All these possible objections are taken away.
Yeah.
To build that
right.
friendship.